Is filled with silence. We're alone and frightened. All we do is lie. Throw away our labor like a piece of paper, gone and won't be found. And ooh, 'cause you were not wrong. And ooh, we are not one. You've blown out the last ray and buried us in cold waves. I'm dancing in the mess you left behind. Oh, now you don't know me, can't control or own me, but you're the one who's playing with my mind. Yeah, yeah. So I'm just dancing in the mess you left behind. Yeah, so I'm just dancing in the mess you left behind. You head for north, I'm south. Though you're gone, it feels like something's watching me. I turn my head around to see if the stalker is you, but all I see is rain. And ooh, 'cause you were right all the time. And ooh, 'cause we are not fine. You've blown out the last ray and buried us in cold waves. I'm dancing in the mess you left behind. Oh, now you don't know me, can't control or own me, but you're the one who's playing with my mind. Yeah, yeah. So I'm just dancing in the mess you left behind. Yeah, so I'm just dancing in the mess you left behind. Ooh, I'm just dancing in the mess you left behind. You've blown out the last ray and buried us in cold waves. I'm dancing in the mess you left behind. Now you don't know me, can't control or own me, but you're the one who's playing with my mind. So I'm just dancing in the mess you left behind. So I'm just dancing in the mess you left behind. Room is filled with silence. We're alone and frightened. All we do is lie.
Hello, my name is Nate. Welcome to my Fluid Art channel. I'm excited to be doing another radial groove pour today. You probably just saw me pour the background here. On my last one, I just painted a background, but on this one, I wanted something with a little more texture and color and motion to it as my negative space. So I did this pearl pour, just two colors, the pearl white and Prussian blue, created lots of beautiful colors. And I didn't want, since it's negative space, I didn't want a lot of pearls. So I left my paints just a little bit thicker than normal, and on my final tilt, I didn't take it all off. I could have taken a lot more paint off and gotten a lot more pearls, but I wanted them to stay small and I wanted them to just be kind of scattered. So I think this is going to be the perfect background for a radial groove pour. So I'm going to show, let me get this out of the way so I don't spill on it, but I'm going to show you my colors. This actually is a mix, or the table scrapings from that pearl pour. So this is just two colors, the pearl white and phthalo blue together make this beautiful vibrant blue. So I'm going to use that directly on it. It's nice to pull some of that negative space color into the design that I'm doing. I also have a very light silver. This is a mix of Liquitex Basics iridescent bright silver and titanium white. And then I also have Pebeo Studio Acrylics. This is, what's it called? Iridescent blue black. It dries very dark, but it has almost like a blue afterglow to it. It's a gorgeous color. And another dark color that I have here is Amsterdam Expert Series Indigo. So a really super dark blue. I'm expecting that to look almost black when it dries. Then I have a couple of This Little Piggy pigments. I have, this one here is Constellation. It's a gorgeous blue-black. And then I also have Aphrodite, which is a really red copper color, both of these metallics. This is an iridescent, and this is pearl, and this has silver in it. So this is the only completely non-metallic or what doesn't have any shine or sparkle to it. But I think that's fine because the negative space is going to be a flat color. So I think this is going to look great. So I'm going to show you how I layer my groove scoop. This is a brand new tool that This Little Piggy will be introducing at the PourCon Live August 6th to the 9th, and I'm actually teaching the class on how to use this. So I'm very excited about that. I hope you come and join me. This is the prototype. The actual tool itself will be made of silicone, so it's much easier. This is 3D printed, so it's a little more difficult to clean, but the other silicones will be much easier to clean, but not quite as firm. I think with the silicone, it'll probably be a little bit flexible, so I'm excited to get the actual tool in my hands when we get there. This has a lot of chambers, and we don't need to fill every chamber, so I actually want to kind of pick out my colors that I want to repeat, and then the other colors I will do just one of. So I like both of these colors as repeat colors, I think. This is my only warm tone. All of the others are cool colors, so I definitely want to repeat that one. But should I do the negative space color, or should I do this indigo? Or you know what, I'm gonna do the indigo multiple times. Okay. So let's pick those chambers first. I think I want the warmth of this. This will be the chamber that'll pour out closest to the center of the canvas. So it'll be the inner circle on my concentric ring. So I want to layer with that in mind. So I'm using a paper cup so that I can squeeze the tip and get a really small pour spout. I don't have to fill the chamber. It is very fluid. Ooh, I should show you the consistency of my paints. I left the stir stick in here on purpose. So again, this is the table scrapings, and you can see that, let's focus in. Hopefully we can focus. Hello, screen. Hopefully you can see that it just barely leaves a mound and disappears. This is super, super fluid paint, so that it runs out easily and quickly from those narrow little chambers. Ooh, and look how close I came to completely filling that up. It's not quite running out the front, and it's not quite running out the back. That was the perfect layer. Excuse how messy this is. You can see that I've been experimenting with it, but this is a pottery wheel that's mechanized. So this is the power button. So I can turn it on, and then I can turn it on. This is reps per minute, so 60 revolutions per minute. I usually put this up to 70 when I go, and you can see that the little spinning wheel is going fairly slowly. Yeah, so I'm going to turn that off for the moment. And you can see I've just got a trash bag taped over top of it because I don't want to get too messy. Although everybody knows I am a very messy painter. Okay, so I'll put this up on the tripod. I am going to put down 2 canvases. One is going to be upside down on top of this to give myself a surface to work on. And then the canvas that I'll be painting on will go on top of that. So I don't want to put it directly on top of here because it will bow up and change the composition. So, okay, let me get that set up and we'll get going. Oh my God, I didn't mean to, but it kind of looks like Captain America's shield, doesn't it? I really love that pearl pour background on this. The negative space is so cool. I'm so glad I did that. It would have been neat also to do this on a flat negative space background, but I love that texture and that motion. I think that's really cool. And let me get down in here so you can see the constellation is gorgeous because these paints are so very thin. In the places where they're layered right next to each other, they mix a little bit and create some interesting, look at that. Isn't that fun? Even though it's a little wobbly, it still makes a circle. Focus back in there. Yeah. Oh, super cool. And then I actually shook the groove scoop as it started to get empty, And I got some extra splatters going in other directions. That's really fun. Look at some of these splatters are multicolored. Look at that one right there. Super cool. I really love these really tiny thin lines out here on the outer edges. I love how that worked out. Yeah, so I've noticed that when you layer a lot of colors closer to where the center is going to be, it creates a bit of a puddle. So on my next one, I think I will go light on the ones where the center is going to be and see if I can get some more negative space showing through. But I'm super happy with this. I think this is really cool. Come learn this technique from me at the PourCon Live in Las Vegas, August 6th to the 9th. But in the meanwhile, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and come back and see me sometime.